Hello, good evening, and thanks for joining here in the Mingles of Evo Life. Another night, and tonight we're speaking about, I'm sharing with you guys my consciousness theory for the world, okay? Consciousness lately has been talking to me a lot. This topic has been talking to me a lot. And I felt compelled to share all the information that I've been receiving, and I've been investigating, and I've been doing conclusions, right, of my investigation, my research, my studies for the past 5 years. And today I'm going to give you my theory about consciousness and how it manifests in our bodies. Okay, so I'm going to be speaking about more, touching more the aspect of the biological way that consciousness manifests in our body. And the scientific way, the physical aspect, quantum physics, right? I'm going to be speaking about those things, a little bit about quantum physics, but mostly about biology, okay? How does consciousness manifest? And this is all. I've been doing this study, this research for the past 5 years, all this investigation, and all this channeling also. So I am going to share with you my findings, and I invite, as always, everyone to be critical and investigate for yourself, because your higher self, your soul, has the information for the questions that you need in life, all of them, okay? You just need to connect, take the time to meditate, connect, and be able to receive all the answers that you're looking for. But this is to where I arrived, okay? I posted yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, I posted this quote, "I feel, therefore I am." And we know this quote that was written by Descartes, René Descartes. I think, therefore I am. But as I've said in the last videos that I've posted already, I say that consciousness comes from is manifested in human life by way of emotions and not thoughts, okay? By way of our emotions and not our thoughts. And that's why I say, I feel, therefore I am. So, with this as a basis to start, consciousness is information in vibrational frequency, in the way of emotions, energy and motions, produced by energy in a plasma state. So all this time I've been telling you guys that consciousness is all about emotions and not thoughts. And now I'm tagging an additional leg to what I've told you before, okay? Now I'm saying that yes, it is vibrational frequency or energy, but in the plasma, in a plasma state. Okay? This is the divine material we are all made of. And what is plasma? Plasma is an electrically charged gas. Gases, as we may check and know, may perhaps know, gases are mostly uncharged They don't carry charge with them. But plasma is an electrically charged gas. In a plasma, some electrons have been stripped away from their atoms. Because the particles, the electrons and ions in a plasma have an electrical charge, the motions and behaviors of plasmas are affected by electrical and magnetical fields. Now, this is key because if we have consciousness, which we all do, because if not, we wouldn't exist, okay? So it means that we have plasma in the body, and if we have plasma, our motions and behaviors will also be affected by the electrical and magnetic fields which we are all submerged in. So, according to scientists say, plasma is the most common state of matter in the universe. It is called also the fourth state because, as you know, we have three states that are known to us, and it's gas, liquids, and solids. But plasma is the fourth state and the state that is most common in the universe. Plasma has light within it and produces heat because of the charged particles. Aside from that, stars in the sky are made out of plasma. It is everywhere. Plasma is everywhere, okay? So this is where I'm trying to go. Now let's apply plasma to the human biology, okay? It is my theory that consciousness or vibrational information manifests through and in our blood plasma, which comprises the 55% of the volume of our blood volume. It also activates itself and works hand in hand with the secretions of our endocrine system. Now, this is my theory, okay? So, and I say this because it is the fundamental state of the matter of the whole universe. And we are included in that, okay? It is the divine material that everything is made of. I am convinced that this quote, "I am the light of the world," was referring to this plasma, okay? As we know, blood and its cells are the fuel or energy source of the human body. And curious enough, the origin of plasma is very interesting because no organ in the body produces it. Instead, it is formed naturally from water and salts absorbed through the digestive tract. So plasma, same as God, what we know as God, is, right? Nobody creates it. It's produced naturally in our body. And plasma, as light and energy in motion that it carries within itself, cannot be destroyed, as stated in the law of thermodynamics. This energetic, sentient, and gaseous part of us is what composes our spirit and consciousness. These particles have information of mathematical nature inside. They have light. Plasma has light in it. Blood plasma is about 92% water. It also contains 7% vital proteins, such as albumin, gamma globulin, and anti-hemophilic factor, and 1% of mineral salts, sugars, fats, hormones, and vitamins. Plasma has several roles to help your body function, okay? Plasma is responsible for redistributing water where your body needs it, carrying electrolytes such as sodium and potassium to our muscles. So this is why if we have low potassium or low sodium, the body doesn't have energy. The person can't move their muscles, okay? They feel very, very weak. And we are dehydrated, okay? So delivering hormones, nutrients, and proteins to parts of your body and helping to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide, which is primal, right, to human life, because without oxygen we cannot live. And this exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide is what our lungs do for us, okay, constantly. So these are things that are vital to life, supporting blood vessels from collapsing or clogging by supplying critical proteins for blood clotting and immunity. Very important, right? Maintaining blood pressure, volume, and circulation. Plasma also regulates body temperature by absorbing and releasing heat, because as I said, it has light within it, has charged particles within it. So it emits heat and also absorbs heat. It helps maintain a proper pH balance in the body, which supports the cell function, because as we know, if we are too acidic, if our body is too acidic, it's not good for us. Also, if we are too alkaline, also, we need to maintain the plasma maintains a proper pH balance in our body. So the cells that are inside the plasma, floating in the plasma, can function properly, okay? Removing also waste from cells and transporting it to your liver, your lungs, and kidneys for excretion. So it is key. Plasma is key for removing waste or toxicity from our bodies and our cells, helping to clot blood, and also it acts as a defense against bacterial, viral, fungal, and parasitic infections. So imagine how important this fluid, this yellowish fluid, and it's not a coincidence that it is yellow in color because of the color of the sun, heat, right? So of all the things that the plasma provides for us, it's incredible. So consciousness, that as I am sharing with you today, is made of plasma energy, or energy in plasma state, okay? Manifests and expresses itself in the human body by way of vibrational frequencies that are experienced initially as sensations and feelings and not as thoughts. Energy, emotions, okay? So, as sentient beings that we are, those sensations and feelings are interpreted, decoded, and structured by the brain that then sends the interpreted signals through the central nervous system to the rest of the body. Now, the brain, aside from interpreting, decoding, and structuring this new vibrational frequency information from the new cells that we produce every single day, is at the same time recording and storing all the interpreted information in our old cells. Okay? This simultaneous exchange does occur in our brain and is the reason why we commonly attribute consciousness to the brain, when truly our plasma and our cells are kept in our digestive tract or digestive system. I believe the spleen plays a big role here, since it is the blood filter and blood and cell warehouse of the body. Okay? Our blood cells, which are analogous to the atom, just that they're expressed biologically, right? And I'm always talking about this, as above, so below. The atom is the smallest particle to energy, right? And to our biology, our bodies, right? Biology, the cell is the smallest particle, if we may say, okay? So, they are floating, these cells are floating in this electrically charged fluid, plasma, all over our body, which is responsible for also maintaining the cells in good condition, okay? The brain then utilizes the stored information in the old blood cells to keep interpreting all the new vibrational frequencies received, so that it can continue sending signals throughout the body. This is a continuous exchange of energy in vibration, continuously. I want to highlight that it is in this precise point where all these is and diseases occur, because of the past stored information the brain records in our cells. Since the information is of vibrational nature, the cell's vibration, the old cell's vibration, will be, or the new cells, I might say, the new cell's vibration will be affected by the experiences and the emotions felt by the individual, which will then affect the quality of the new interpreted signals of the brain. Okay? Just like the atoms in quantum physics, cells once exposed to other cells, like old cells, new cells exposed to old cells, will copy the behavior and motion over and over again. So we know many of you may or may not know, in quantum physics, scientists found out that we could take atoms and observe them mingling together, okay? Mingling, interacting together. And then they would take and separate atoms, separate them, and shoot them far, far away. Stay with some here, and then shoot others far, far away. And what they did was they started stimulating these atoms, and they observed that while stimulating these atoms, it didn't matter how far away they had shot the other atoms, they were, under observation, they were behaving and moving in the same way the ones that they have here. So, cells once interact with each other, they will copy the same behavior. And if we have past trauma and past vibrational frequencies that the brain has stored, we will affect the behavior of the new cells coming in every single day. Okay? So much more needs to be studied by scientists about plasma, its cells, and energetics. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Where I personally believe where I personally believe is the true value, okay, in treatments for the cure of biological diseases, integrating and treating in first place, as I always say, the emotional component of an individual, honoring the divine order of creation. Energy first. Remember that everything in life will respond first to an energetic trigger or stimuli. Taking into consideration that this is the divine material the whole universe is made of. It will never respond to a biological, physiological, or psychological stimulus first. Okay? Now, I believe it was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, about there being a method we can activate in our body to purposely regenerate our cells and avoid our new frequencies getting infected, okay, of the old cells frequency and vibration. And I explained this about and spoke about the sacred secretion. And if you haven't seen the video, I invite you to go to my YouTube channel, and it's video number 9, and it's titled "The Second Secret That Will Change Your Life." Okay, it also is in my Facebook page. You can look for it there also. So this is a process that you can activate in your body to regenerate and activate, okay, your new cells in your body, the new cells that the body produces every single day, so that they can keep a good and high vibration. Okay? So also we can practice self-awareness and stillness, which I am always telling you guys to do, as well as balance our energy, right? Balance our chakra system on a daily basis. We can also purposely work on healing our past trauma and wounds. As they become, the vibrational frequency will keep vibrating in. This is why healing is so important. Yes. Alex is asking me about what do you think of sound frequencies on YouTube for healing? They are great. Everything, remember, as I said, everything is energy, okay? Vibrational frequency. So music or any kind of sound our bodies will react to that immediately. And our blood plasma, as I was saying, as a conductor of energy that it is, a frequency that it is, our body will always respond first to energetic or vibrational stimuli. So these are great therapies, great ways to things that we have in nature, not in medicine necessarily. Because I said before that medicines are treatments. They do not give us the cure, okay? Here we're addressing, when we're doing this, what we're doing is we're addressing the core of the problem. We're not giving ourselves treatments, okay? We're addressing the core problem. So anything we do that is of vibrational frequency, our body will respond to that. Okay, so it's a yes. It's great. Sound therapy is great. That's my answer. So purposely work on healing on our past trauma and our wounds. As they become, the vibrational frequency will keep vibrating in. Constantly purging and living free. You're welcome, Alex. Living free of emotional attachments to anything or to anyone, okay? This is the art, practicing the art of letting go, okay? Cleansing our system from lower emotional frequencies. Living in the now, in the present moment, not in the past, not in the future, because as we know, the past, we cannot change the past, and the future never arrives because we're always living right now. Okay? So, also living by our soul and our emotions or our consciousness instead than by thoughts, by our beliefs and reasoning. In other words, living by what we feel and not by what we think, and aligning with our soul's purpose, okay? Our bodies and life are a complex, interconnected system that function in a continual exchange of vibrational frequencies coming from everywhere that requires our deep analysis, understanding, and action so that we can make a difference not only in our life but in the world, okay? Because we're always broadcasting our energy. Remember that consciousness, because of its energetic nature, can't be destroyed and will always keep on experiencing, feeling, vibrating, living with light, okay? With light, even after physical death. Keeping our bodies clean and in high vibration is the key to manifest total and absolute well-being and wellness. So I invite you This is the title of my book, To Chase Your Soul for Your Consciousness. And you'll find all the answers that you're searching in life. Okay? So leaving you with this, hoping this information helps you, and asking you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please share and like this information so that many, many others can benefit from it. Sending you love and light as always, and see you next week here in the Mingles of Your Life. Bye-bye. Love you. Bye-bye.